One of the most therapeutic things one can do is to plan a holiday. And there's no place like the City of Angels. Yes, I'm talking about Los Angeles, the second largest urban region in the United States. When you visit Los Angeles, you can be sure to find an activity to suit your interest. This list of the top tourist attractions in Los Angeles is your ultimate guide. Number 1. Hollywood sign. One of Los Angeles's most distinguishing icons, the famous Hollywood sign, proudly stands on Mount Lee in the Hollywood Hills, overlooking Los Angeles and the California movie industry it has come to symbolize. This Los Angeles landmark first appeared on its hillside perch in 1923 as an advertising gimmick for a real estate development called Hollywood Land. Each letter stands 50 feet, 15 meters, tall and is made of sheet metal painted white. Number 2. Hollywood Walk of Fame. Gathering over 10 million visitors from across the world annually, Hollywood's Walk of Fame is one of America's most visited destinations. The sidewalk along 18 blocks of the iconic Hollywood Boulevard is embedded with coral pink, five-pointed brass, and terrazzo stars bearing names of achievers in the entertainment industry. This includes musicians, directors, actors, producers, and even fictional characters associated with Hollywood. With a small fee, you can even get your name on a star temporarily and take a memorable picture with it. Number 3. Griffith Park. Griffith Observatory, located in Griffith Park, is home to a free astronomy museum, offering visitors a glimpse at the cosmos through its Super Zeiss telescope. Get in line before dark if you want to look at the night sky, especially in the summer since the line closes once it reaches a certain number of people. Even if you aren't particularly interested in the museum itself, Griffith Observatory is considered to be one of the best scenic lookout points in all of LA, with incredible panoramic views of the entire city below. Number 4. Venice Beach. Take a stroll down the Venice Beach boardwalk and have a gander at the street performers, hard bodies of the Muscle Beach Gym, and a host of other interesting characters wandering the Strand during the summer and on weekends. Parking in the area ranges from $3 to $15, depending on the lot and time of year, while some free street parking is available throughout the neighborhood if you have the patience to look for it. Even though the area is a bit on the touristy side, it's one of the most iconic places in all of Los Angeles and an obligatory stop for any first-time visitor. Number 5. Sunset Strip. The legendary 1.5-mile stretch of Sunset Boulevard in West Hollywood, known as the Sunset Strip, extends east-west from Beverly Hills to Hollywood. Laid end-to-end with celebrity-studded music venues dating back to the heyday of rock and roll, comedy clubs, boutiques, restaurants, hotels, and cocktail bars with stellar views of the surrounding city. Number 6. Universal Studios Hollywood. A theme park and a studio of Universal, one of the biggest film studios of the world. The studio is a huge tourist attraction of Los Angeles and called the entertainment capital of Los Angeles. When you visit Universal Studios, you will come across exhibits, rides, games, and interactive displays from all your favorite movies, shows, stars, and whatnot. The studios are the real-life representation of nearly every film or show Universal has ever produced, like the Springfield area from Simpsons, a themed area dedicated to Despicable Me and the famous Minions, or the recently opened Wizarding World of Harry Potter, where you can literally walk through all the things you've seen in the Harry Potter movies and a ride that takes you through the entire Hogwarts castle. You will get a chance to protect the Allspark from the Transformers movie in a 3D ride, or witness the Jurassic Park where dinosaurs get loose and you have to save yourself. And of course, throughout the entire area of the park, you will keep running into your favorite characters from all kinds of movies and shows. All the themed areas of the park have real merchandise that were used in the films, and the 1-hour studio tour takes you through these several exhibits and also real places of where the films were shot. There are thousands of more attractions at the Universal Studios, and you're definitely going to have a ball of a time. It's best to make your bookings in advance, since wait times can vary greatly. Number 7. Santa Monica Beach. Set along California's Pacific Coast Highway, Santa Monica has two claims to fame: the Santa Monica Beach and Pier. At Santa Monica Beach, miles of sand host playgrounds, parks, picnic areas, staffed lifeguard stations, and the original Muscle Beach. Nearly 8 million visitors frequent the area each year, most of whom follow the boardwalk to the Santa Monica Pier, whose neon-lit arch and Ferris wheel are instantly recognizable from film and TV. Number 8. Hollywood Boulevard. One of Los Angeles' most storied intersections, Hollywood and Vine has long been associated with silver screen glitz and glamour. Once home to major movie studios as well as cinematic legends like Charlie Chaplin and Marlene Dietrich, the intersection now features on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and is host to other historical landmarks. Number 9. Walt Disney Concert Hall. On a busy downtown street corner, the Walt Disney Concert Hall's twisted metal landmark building bursts from the Los Angeles cityscape. Designed by Frank Gehry and acoustician Yasuhisa Toyota, the building's interior features walls and a ceiling finished with Douglas fir and unparalleled sound, making it a must-see attraction for lovers of music and architecture. Number 10. Beverly Hills. Home to the rich and famous, the glamorous city of Beverly Hills is the crown jewel of Los Angeles County. Palm tree-lined streets, chic boutiques, palatial homes, and posh restaurants. This glitzy enclave is one of the best places in LA to bask in the glow of luxury, do some considerable damage on your wallet, and, most importantly, spot celebrities in their natural habitat. Number 11. El Capitan Theater. Originally built as a theatrical venue in 1926, the El Capitan Theater is one of Los Angeles' most famous cinematic landmarks. Restored to its original splendor, the stately Hollywood Theater now hosts Disney movie screenings and premieres, many of which are accompanied by performances, Q&As, and other special events. Number 12. The Queen Mary. Once the flagship of the Cunard Line, the elegant ocean liner RMS Queen Mary sailed between Southampton, England, Cherbourg, France, and New York City from 1936 to 1967. Now permanently moored in the port of Long Beach, the Queen Mary serves as a floating hotel, restaurant, special event venue, and tourist attraction. Number 13. Los Angeles City Hall. One of the few classically Art Deco buildings on the West Coast, Los Angeles City Hall is free to visit during regular business hours, but you must request a tour in advance via email. In addition to the dome you can view from the 3rd and 4th floor, the 27th floor observation deck is also free to visit, and one of the best places in town to get a great view of the city. Don't miss the Henry P. Rio Bridge Gallery at City Hall, which showcases art created in various city-run programs and exhibits related to LA's various Heritage Month celebrations. There really is so much to see and do in Los Angeles. However, I hope you'll find this bucket list guide helpful for planning your Los Angeles itinerary. We always love to hear from you, so leave us a comment with your thoughts on this guide or if you think we've missed anything.